Hey guys, welcome back to more GoldenEye, I guess.
Woo!
Playing
More of it.
More. I don't know what's happening.
There's things and stuff, and there's gonna be snow on this level.
Oh my god, I love snow levels.
We're basically moving through the plot of the game. So
Of the game?
yeah, no, of the movie.
So we just did the prologue, essentially, which was 9 years in the past.
Yeah, now it's 4 years in the past,
Yeah.
where we're investigating something that is related to the thing that we were doing before. I guess
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
I've never seen it.
Here's the one thing that you need to know: Russians are bad guys.
Russians are bad guys.
Shoot all the Russians.
Oh no. Russian Santa.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess you hit him in the neck.
I hit him in the neck from really far away.
Yeah.
So fun fact about this game.
Oh no.
If you aim directly down, you actually get better frames.
Well, yeah,
Then-
because there's nothing on screen.
Mm-hmm. This game lags really badly. Oh, the story locked. And this game implores a system where if you can't see an enemy, they have worse aim to make it fair. So,
So they're not gonna aimbot you from behind?
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
yeah, so...
I guess it makes it more fair because if they're on screen at the time, then you should be able to aim at them.
Oh, no, that makes perfect sense. I mean, it's not a hardcore game. This is not a hardcore game.
Unless you're a speedrunner, then
But any game. Can any game be speedrun?
if it has a beginning, middle, and ends, like
Pretty much, yeah.
a single player game
Speedrun
like this.
Kirby Star Course.
I'm sure there's somebody out there who's a
Probably,
professional
yes.
speedrunner in Kirby Star Wars.
Speedrun,
100% All Stars or something. I don't know.
is Star Course not the golf one?
Yes, I know what you're talking about, and yes.
I actually really like that game.
Okay, so I completed objective A, but was that the only objective I had? This is what happens. I don't actually read or freaking... Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
So then we gotta go to the thing.
Yeah.
So it's like in each level there were certain things you had to complete in order to pass the level.
Mm-hmm.
And the trick was to get it done as quickly as possible because that's how you unlock the cheat codes. So by completing the last section in 44 seconds, we unlocked the big head mode.
Okay.
So each level has a cheat code or maybe multiple cheat codes, but there are some levels that are associated with certain ones. And if you can pass them, then you get that unlock.
Yeah, well, how is having big heads a cheat?
It's not really a cheat, it's just, you know...
Yeah, it's like...
Oh, I'm being shot at from...
It's just like, things that you can do that make the game weird or fun, or some of them are actually cheats, like the weapons that basically one-shot anybody.
There are, like, God mode type cheats and infinite ammo, but then there's things like the big heads mode and, like, paintball mode, where the...
Oh, paintball mode. I remember that. Some of them are more fun than cheaty, but there are definitely some that are freaking cheaty.
Yeah, and the way that the cheats kind of work is you can only use the cheats on levels you've completed. So, like, you can't just get infinite ammo code and finish the game with it. You have to actually play the game normally. Copy GoldenEye key. Oh god, this is going to involve actually using an item from my inventory.
Yeah.
So.
But basically all these levels are available in the multiplayer. So some of them are really good, like the bunker and the archives were our favorites to play in because they were really, really fun. Lots of long hallways. Basically we'd all just run around and then shoot each other whenever we saw anybody run by. It was lots of fun. And I mean, it's definitely like, now it's like looking at it, it's like, oh gee, oof.
It's gonna be really fun comparing this to the other freaking N64 James Bond game, because there was another one that came out.
Yeah, which we also have,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
There was also a PlayStation 1 game based on another one of the Pierce Brosnan movies that was actually third person, and it was awful.
Was it awful?
It was really bad.
I think that James Bond games are not something that you see very often, but I think that of them, the only good one is probably this one.
Oh, I almost killed a plot character. That was almost bad. Okay, so I need to go into
What?
this to pull out the camera.
And so you have to like navigate like the like the menu in order for it to work. There you go. Yeah, objective be completed.
What did you have to do?
Take a picture of the main screen.
Yeah, that screen over there had like a map or something.
I'll just pull out your smartphone and do it.
Because this is...
Oh.
Failed!
Ah, you failed.
Shit.
You forgot to make a copy of the key. You stole it, you thief. Now they know that you were here.
Yeah.
Well, like, they're not gonna know from all the bodies you left behind.
This is like genocide, like bodies everywhere. And they're like, oh,
Oh, you
the
want...
key is missing. James Bond is here. It was.
Oh, okay.
God.
A common thing with the multiplayer is slapper only, because clearly that's a slapping instead of a karate chop motion.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. And then there was like Instagib, where basically you'd walk around with the old James Bond, the golden gun, and it was basically like one shot and it had to reload. So basically, it was you fire and you hit, or you miss and you die.
This is a completely different area, because the way that the difficulty levels work in this game, I'm playing on Agent currently, which is like easy, because, I haven't played this game in a long time and I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. But, hi sir, I'm gonna take your GoldenEye key. I'm going to check my inventory, see if there is a fake one.
Oh no, you use the key analyzer.
Key.
Yeah.
Okay, let's leave the menu. Oh, I'm getting shot. Shit.
Okay.
Okay,
It's like
these guys.
kill him, kill him. Violence.
What was that move?
I have no idea.
That was perfect and wonderful. Main character.
Yay, double fisting weapons.
What?
Yep, first instance of akimbo type weaponry in I think in a first-person shooter. Don't quote me on that. Please don't. For the love of God, don't.
I don't know. But, I remember that some of the weapons, you go through most of the game with the AK-47 or the KF-7 on this one. Because all the guns are basically renamed. Obviously it's an AK-47, but they can't use AK-47 because they don't want to license the name.
Wait. The name AK-47 is copyrighted?
Yeah, because AK-47 is a specific type of weapon made by the company that makes them, the Kalashnikov arms company or whatever their name is.
Okay, so I completed both objectives that time.
Or did you?
No, I did. It said both.
Yeah.
Or did you?
The store is locked. Shit. Hey, we need a key card. It's here somewhere.
Here? No. Last time I just walked behind the dude, and he was like, just let me through, and it was fine. But I guess I need to go
Oh, there it is. It's on the ground right there.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah, so, like, there was always, like, the, gosh, what was it? It's, like, the orange and white one. That was the gun that everybody liked using. Because it was the one that was the best. Had a really high rate of fire. And it was fairly accurate, or so I remember. But basically, you just spray and pray and you'd hit everything. This is the RCP-90 or something like that.
We'll find out, hopefully.
Well, you never really saw it until, like, later in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But it was always the weapon that everybody would fight over in multiplayer.
The only game that's also a shooter on this console that I have to compare is Jet Force Gemini. And visually speaking, Jet Force Gemini looks so much nicer than this.
It really does, because Jet Force Gemini is kind of like that. It's got that cartoony look.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it holds up better.
Yeah, it does. It does hold up. It holds up much better.
And you know, it seems like you can see more in that game, and I wonder if it's because of the third-person camera, or was it the field of view? Is it different?
Maybe.
Because this seems really narrow, like 70 degrees.
I couldn't even tell you.
Okay. Photograph a satellite and minimize casualties.
Don't kill the sciences.
That's a pretty good plan. Oh shit, I need to actually...
But also, Jet Force Gemini is hard to control as well.
It's not hard to control your character, but it is hard to control the aim.
Yeah, and I think it's sort of the same.
But that's a problem with any first-person shooter that you're working with a controller.
Yeah,
because it's not a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, I really feel like I can't do like controllers for like shooters and things like that. I can't.
It doesn't work.
I can't. I really wanted to play Destiny, but I ended up not because, well, apparently the PC version is never going to exist ever. Though I guess there was some hope about that, which is kind of sad because I really wanted to play it, but
oh, I almost killed him.
But yeah,
almost disaster.
It's not. It's.
Is it that on the console?
Yeah, it's on PlayStation and Xbox, but I don't know if it's on the older.
Well, I mean, either way, it's like I picked it up, I rented it when it came out, and I tried it, and I was like, I think you actually need to photograph the satellite itself, or there's a satellite that's going to be later in the area. You need the key card.
But he has the key card.
No, he got a circuit board.
Okay.
That's different.
Okay.
Is it not here?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Well, neither do I.
Is it? It
I
might
think,
have been before here.
I think the way that I always got through this area was I shot at the door and had the guy open it and then just went through.
Yeah, that's the way that a lot of people do it, but I'm not smart, so we're gonna do this old-fashioned way by screwing up a bunch and having to backtrack, which is great game design.
Praying that we find the key card that we need. It's probably somewhere like on the ground. We just missed it.
Is this the satellite?
No, it's actually like sitting in a room. It's hard to tell what is like a key card sitting on the ground and not like the edge, the jagged edge of like a texture or a model or something, because everything looks so jagged.
What is happening? Did we lose?
No, it's here somewhere.
What was that?
Somebody's talking on the monitor.
Hello, friend. Skyping.
Maybe shoot the... Yeah, shoot the door. Maybe there's another guy in there that wants to come out and play. Probably not, though.
Do we ruin it? Is that not the key card above that one?
That's the 4H4 key card. We need the not 4H4 key card. Yay! The plight of old school games!
We did it!
Yay!
And next time, we'll maybe figure out what's happening.
Hopefully.
This is awful. Why?
See you guys next time.
Bye.